Good morning, everyone. Welcome to
Morning.
Joyspring Online Family Festival. We have Carlos Turnbull here with us for Get Up and Move and get ready for a heart-thumping, health-improving experience. Carlos Turnbull became passionate about being physically fit at the age of 19. He was always active growing up, but it was then that the workout bug bit Carlos. The benefits of being physically fit, such as self-confidence, discipline, hard work, have played a part in shaping the rest of his life. Carlos has been able to help young people start to realize these same benefits as a physical education teacher and a coach. So I welcome you, Carlos. I'm so grateful that you're doing this for us this morning.
No, I'm excited. I'm excited to do this. First time trying something like this. I'm really excited. Like you said, I'm a PE teacher. I've been doing that for about 10 years. It's just a big part of my life. I played a lot of sports growing up. But at the age of 19, I really wanted to take it to another level. I was always like a skinnier guy, and then I went to my younger brother. He was a football player, and I went to the gym with him once, and I worked out with him, and wow, this feels really good. And after that, like, it just became part of my life, and a lot of self-confidence from, because I was all of a sudden just the skinny guy. So people saw me, start to put on muscle, I felt good about that, and it really, put up my confidence a lot. And so that passion that I have, because I know the benefits it brought me, I always try to put that on anyone. I work with young people, but I'm all about anyone always wanting to achieve that goal, just because I know the benefit it helped me out in terms of just my day-to-day self-confidence. So I'm excited to do this. It's gonna be fun. Make sure we have space. We're gonna definitely need some water. You guys know yourself better than I do, so if you get a little tired, it's no harm in just taking a step back, just walking it out, but ready to have some fun. So I'm ready to go. If you're ready to go, give me a thumbs up. All right, thumbs up, ready to go. All right. Let me get my music going. Hopefully music comes out good. I'm ready to do this. Can you hear the music? Give me a thumbs up if you hear the music. We good? All right. Just bounce. Get a bounce going. Bounce. Nice bounce. Let's go jumping jacks on 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Jumping jacks, go. Keep going. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bounce. 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 We can go lateral hop. Watch me, lateral hop. Feet together, side to side. Go. Side to side. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Done. Done. Going for squats. Going down for squats in 5, 4, 3, 5. Down. Down. Up. Down. Up. Down. Up. Down. Up. Down. Up. Down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And back. We're gonna start doing some jabs. So get a nice fighting stance. Get a nice fighting stance. Hands up. We're gonna give it some jabs. Ready? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch. Other hand, go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and squat. A squatting. Down. 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 Jumping jacks. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back it out, stand. 7 to go. Jab, cross. Up, jab, cross. Ready? Jab, cross. Jab, cross. Got it? Let's go. Jab, cross. 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 Go. Keep going. Keep working. Keep working. Keep those hands up. Keep them up. Keep going. Jumping jacks. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to add on. Then we're going to go jab, cross, back kick. Jab, cross, back kick. Jab, cross, back kick. Jab, cross, back kick. Go. Jab, cross, back kick. 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 Hands up. Keep those hands up. Level. Side to side. Go. Go. Keep those hands up. Keep them up, guys. Keep the hands up. Keep them up, Callie. Keep them up. Keep them up. Keep them up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Get that stand. Now when you go, jab, cross, one second, up. Jab, cross, one kick, up. Got it? Hands up. Get ready. Jab, cross, one kick, up. Jab, cross, one kick, up. Jab, cross, one kick, up. Jab, cross, one kick. Give me 10 of those. Ready? Here's some 10. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Watch it up. Come on. Watch it up. Keep your hands up. Let's walk. Keep quick. Keep them up. Keep those hands up and muscle. We can go high knees. High knees. Keep those hands up. Go. High knees. Keep those hands up. Keep those hands up, guys. Hands up. We're working on this side. We're working. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And just walk out. Shake it up. Shake it up. Shake it up. We're going down the shoulder tap. Block. Push up position. Shoulder to shoulder. Tap. Ready? Go. Tap. Going up in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Up. Check it out, stand. We're gonna go jab, cross, uppercut. Jab, cross, uppercut. Jab, cross, uppercut. Jab, cross, uppercut. You go 10. It's like bounce on. It's jab, cross, uppercut. Jab, cross, uppercut. Jab, cross, uppercut. Jab, cross, uppercut. 10 seconds. Go. 1, 2. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Stop. Stop. Now, we're going to knees into it. So we are here. Go down like this. We got 10 over this side. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's switch sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Check it out. Check it out. Check it out. Check it out. How we feel? You feel good? Squat. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 5 more, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, jumping back. Four, 3, 2, 1. Let's not stand. We're gonna go jab, cross, jab, 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 jab, cross, jab. Keep those hands up. Give me 5 more. Walk it out. Walk it out. Water. We got 5 more good minutes. Let's go. Look at some standing curve. Push it. A nice little move right here. Not too much. There's a nice move right here in the ab. Good tap, tap. Nice squeeze right here. And 5 more. 3, 2, 1. Walk it out. Catch out flat. Walk it out. We're going to go down for shoulder taps again. Let's go 10 on each side. You got 20 total. 10 on each side. Shoulder touches. Go. Ten more. Hold it up. Hold up. Nice. 2 steps. 1 on 5. 2 steps. Keep moving. Keep moving. Keep moving. Move at your own pace. Keep moving. Gonna be a good night. Let this swell out until you do the rest of our day. Second out stand. We're going to go jab, cross, foot kick. So that lead leg will be kicking off. That's going to back leg or front leg. Jab, cross, foot kick. Jab, cross, foot kick. Jab, cross, foot kick. Jab, cross, foot kick. Let's go 5 more. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Watch out. You feeling good? You feeling good? Yeah, we're gonna go. Let's not stand. We're gonna go jab, cross, uppercut, uppercut. So jab, cross, uppercut, uppercut. Got it? Let's go 10. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 12. We're going to go front jumping jack. What? We're going to go front jumping jack. Like this. Okay? Let's go 1, ready, go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Side to side. Side to side. Remember, get water, give me water. Get water, give me water. So what? We're going to go jab, cross, jumping jack, squat. Watch that, so you get jab, cross, 1 jumping jack, squat, second jab, cross. Ready? Let's go. Let's do 5 of these. So yeah, jab, cross, jumping jack, squat. Ready? Let's go. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 5. We're going to do some foot shuffle. Hope you can see, I'm foot breaking. That's what I'm doing. Switch feet, that you saw. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Work it out. Let's work it out. Work it out. 3 more minutes. I'm still here. How we feeling? We have 3 more minutes? We have 3 more? All right. Go back here. We're going to go down, cross, uppercut, drop, hook. So I know we got jump. Nice hook. Got that? I'll say one more time. We're going to go down, cross, uppercut, drop, hook. Or right hook. Oh, whatever that front hand is, the front hook. All right, let's go. We got 5. We're going to go down, cross, hook, drop. Sorry. jab, cross, uppercut, jump, hook. You got 5 of those. Let's go.
I'm always ready for a war again. Go down that road again. It's all the same.
One more.
I'm always ready
Bust it out.
to take a life again.
Bust it out.
You know I'll ride again. It's all the same. Tell me who's gonna
So same thing now. You come on the rear hook. So we can go
when this life is all I know.
jab, cross, uppercut, jump, hook in your back hand. My right hand is my back hand is my left hand. Right here, man. Ready? Let's go. Jab, cross, uppercut, jump, back hook. That's 1, 2, 3, 5. Watch it out.
I fight the world, I fight you.
All right, we're going to slow it down a little bit.
I fight God, just tell me how many burdens
If you're on the ground,
fight pain and hurricanes to death wept. I'm trying to fight back tears, flood on my doorstep.
keep me out of front of
Life
us.
live in hell, puddles of blood in the street, shooters on top of the building, government aided
Reach
relief.
down, touch the toe.
The body drop, the ground breaks, the poor run with smoke lungs, Scarface. Who
Who's
need
there
a
for
hero?
count of 20?
Who need a hero? Look in the mirror, there go your hero. Who on the front lines and ground zero? Hero. My heart don't skip a beat, even when hard times bumps the needle.
10 more
Mass
seconds.
destruction and mass corruption, the souls are suffering men. Touching on deaf ears again, rapture's coming. It's all prophecy, and if I gotta be sacrificed for the greater good, then that's what it gotta be.
So down to the left. That's 120. Ten more seconds. Let's go to the middle. Middle. I got you for 20. Down to the right. Into our hand. Straight overhead of us. All right, feet together. Let's stay down on the ground. Hands over our heads. Stay down over us. Bring our heartbeat back to normal. Sit up nice and slowly. All right, everybody. We survived it. How we feel? What was that worth the 25 minutes? Thumbs up if it was worth the sweat. Feeling good? Everyone's feeling good? I just want to say thank y'all because this is my first time trying something like this. I was excited for it. And I know if I was by myself, I probably would have gave up minutes ago. But because I got to be that example. I want you guys are working, so if they're working, I got to keep working. So I'm here. We have a couple minutes to talk. Any questions or anything like that?
If anybody has a question, you could unmute yourself and take the opportunity.
I just wanted to say thank you. I'm down in North Carolina, and that was so much fun.
Oh, glad to hear it. Glad to
I know
hear
that
it.
you like modern dance, and it was really fun to use my body in a more, I don't know,
I hear you.
long way. It
I hear you.
was great. Thanks.
Thanks.
Yeah, I never move that much at 10 o'clock, actually. And I was
hear you.
able to
See,
keep up the whole time, so that was actually really great.
yeah, see, I like to, like, for me personally, if I had a choice, I like to just get up early in the morning and just get it done with, because I've always felt better, like, for the rest of the day. Like, I've done it, I've worked out later at night, and just for me, like, it just kept me up all night long. So I always chose once in the morning. Just for me, it's a personal thing, but I just like to get up early in the morning, have energy throughout the day, and I can sleep at night.
It was really great, Carlos.
Glad to hear it.
Such a great way to move, like the energy and the feelings and like all this tension out of the body and channel it in a
Right. No, I hear you. Absolutely.
and ground ourselves. I also really loved the standing crunches. I never did that before because it alleviated some of the stress and pressure that typically gets on my neck and shoulders and really allowed me to focus on that.
Right. No, because I know, like, yeah, for me, like crunches or anything on the ground for like abs, just my neck hurts more than my abs, so I had to figure out a way to do something a little different. So that's a nice way to, to incorporate the abs without feeling that stress on the neck.
I had another question.
I agree.
Maybe you would be willing to share with us. Oh wait, someone wrote in the chat. Let's see. Oh yeah, maybe that's why I was able to keep up. Lots of energy needing to be released.
But
So,
yeah, see, I don't know, I don't want to say your name wrong, but I definitely agree with that comment. I needed this more than anything. So this, yeah, was a way for me to channel some of that pent up aggression that I have right now,
Totally. Yeah, and what was I gonna say? Oh, I would love for you to speak on, if no one else has any physical questions, I would love in closing for you to just talk about your parenting, homeschooling, just any comment you have about how this has been in quarantine for you. Now, oh, wait, before we get to that, I would love for you to think about that and make a comment on that. But I did have a question. I was thinking of it like 4:30 in the morning. For those of us who don't always motivate ourselves to do exercise like this, I wondered if you ever felt like periods of sluggishness, like, and how do you get yourself to move through that into being
right.
active?
I know, like, for one of the, like, when I'm at my best, I like have a plan of what I want to do. Like, I have a journal, and I know whenever I feel I take the time to like stuff into that book, I can check off what I'm doing. So for me, I never liked lists, right? I never like to like write down. You have to do. And my wife can tell you, she make a list, and I just I don't like lists. But once I embraced it, and I saw the benefit of like, okay, this day we're gonna work out, and if I look at it, it makes me more want to do it. Does that make sense? Versus like in my head, okay, I'm gonna go to the gym, but things happen throughout the day that doesn't happen. So the more I became organized and having a consistent plan, it helped me overcome that sluggishness of like you need to do this for just know your mental well-being more than anything else. Like exercise is such a stress relief, that I just knew, like, for my own mental health, it's something I have to do. And, there may be times where I don't, I forget about it, get caught up in life. But I know to be my most productive self, I have to do some kind of movement. And like, this was like 25 minutes, you know what I mean? So like people think, oh, I go to the gym for hours and hours. No, 25 minutes, we got a nice sweat in, and if we did this, something like this, anything, like a couple times a week, it's better than nothing, So it's all like, we can always find something to do just around the house. Like, we can do the push-ups, the jumping jacks, nothing too rigorous, or just something that, your body doesn't know what exercise is. The body just knows I have to work, I have to move, and it responds to that. It doesn't have to be some long out gym process, but your body just knows I'm working, and that's all it is. There's so many things that's in house. Like, you can get resistance bands, water jugs, gallon water jugs. And just make your body do some kind of movement, couple minutes, a couple times a week, and you're gonna be good. So it's definitely doable. We just have to really figure out a way to put it into our schedule.
Yeah, that makes it much more doable. Really simplifies it. Thank you.
And I know you had a question about my computer audio is low. Can you say the question again about the quarantine parenting?
I was wondering how you embraced homeschooling in the first place, and how how you're managing it in a quarantine situation. Like, has it changed?
Okay. So the first piece, I'm a teacher, and over the course of my life, I met kids that were homeschooled and then came into the school system. And at first, they were the first ones that opened up to me, like, what a homeschool kid could be. Like, because I always thought about homeschool kids, sit at the table with mom or whoever, and that's all you had, right? I didn't think, like, homeschool was about interacting with other kids. I didn't understand that concept. I thought, literally, I'm just with mom all day. And so for me, it was always like how do they socialize? But then when I met those kids years ago, I was like, this is cool. And then when we started homeschooling our kids, I still had that same reservation. Like, I don't want my daughter, who's very outgoing, if you know her, to homeschool and then become this shell of a person. And then one day I was off from work, and I went with them to one of the homeschool programs, and I saw how, like, all the kids were there. I'm like, oh, okay, they do socialize, and that kind of, like, just changed my whole outlook as to what homeschooling could look like. And then now, like, when I have my teacher friends say, oh, what about socialization? When my teacher friends say, well, how you kids socializing? Well, you guys just don't know the community that's out there, And I'm like, yeah, like, I'm grateful we're in the position to do something like this. In terms of, like, the quarantining, like, this, for me, it's been interesting because I'm never home this much. Like, during, because I'm going most of the time teaching. I'm a basketball coach, athletic director, so I'm home a lot of the day. I'm gone most of the day, but, like, being home these few months, it's a lot more work than I really thought it was. I thought it was a lot of playing, but it's a lot of structure to, like, wean them in, keep everything organized. We've given them a little bit more technology time than usual, because for me, I don't want to. This situation is, like, stressful enough, so I didn't want to have the added stress of, like, come on, so give them a little bit more time with that stuff, because at the end of the day, like, myself and Tamara, we don't want to be fighting with them all day long, So it's like, hey, you can have this amount of time. Now you have to get some work done. Get your work done. You can have more technology time type stuff. So it was, and people that know me know I'm, like, really, like, my way. Like, I'm kind of like that. But for this, I'm like, it's not going to work. It's going to stress everybody out. So, give them a little bit more time, to be on their technology, but still incorporating, a lot of, curriculum type stuff, but as well, like, thank goodness for Zoom. Like, the kids are in martial arts. Zoe takes a yoga class. So, thankfully, platforms like this have allowed it to maintain a level of, like, like what's the word? Structure, I guess, is what I'm looking for. So yeah, so it's been interesting, but, like, I hope to see, like, once things go back to normal, like these, like, this kind of programming doesn't stop because, like, everyone goes back their way. Like, we saw this can work while, like, the months we're not in school. So, like, this is something that we should keep going. Like, I've been wanting to do something like this, but, like, signing up for this program, like, forced me to get out of my comfort zone and, like try something like this. So I'm really grateful. Like you organized this, because it allowed me to, like, try something new out of my comfort zone, and it was enjoyable. So it's been like, through this, I've learned so much about myself and my kids. So almost like, for me, it's almost like I'm grateful something like this happened. sad to say, but like, cause I took this opportunity to like figure out how I could better myself and, you know, the kids and, you know, the community. You muted.
My next mistake. Thank you. Yeah, I am seeing so much creativity and out of the box thinking, and people really stepping up during this time in different and creative ways.
Right.
And I love this format for you. I will put your contact information under the YouTube video, and
Definitely.
so people can contact you about, you know, you could do one-on-one with people like this to motivate them. That, you know, it was very effective. There's no reason why, you know, this can't be a resource that can continue. And
Right.
and thanks for that reflection about your parenting journey and homeschooling and quarantine, and, you know, those affirmations I think are really great for not only myself, but for other people watching to hear, to maybe not stress about, you know, certain things, to make life a little easier during this strange, unprecedented, hopefully evolutionary times.
Right. Right.
So thank you. If no one has any other questions, we'll bring it to a close. Carlos, if you want to say anything in closing, please do.
No, like, you know, thanks for giving it a try. And like, you know, I was like, I hope people come on, because like I said, I just want to get out of my shell. So I'm happy, like, I saw some faces. Like, you guys motivated me to keep going, you know. So I'm grateful more than you guys anyone will ever understand. You know, helping me get through something that I was afraid of trying. So thank you so much for being here.
Thank you. Thank you so much. All right. Have a beautiful, energized day, everyone.
Likewise.
Thank you.